I wanted to take a moment here to walk you through a small breathing exercise that works for me. I always start my classes with something similar to this, but in this week where we've gotten some new news that might be unsettling for everyone, I thought it might be a good idea to share a really simple breathing technique, and it might not be something that you're used to doing where you kind of sit still and just listen to your breath. But now's as good a time as any to introduce ourselves to new coping mechanisms, and I'm hoping that this will help. So I'll invite you to find a comfortable seat wherever that might be. It might even just be in a chair, maybe you recline in a bed or on your couch. But simply find a place where you can be comfortable and still. And allow your body to release and surrender a bit. And just noticing places in your body that can soften. Perhaps you start with the skin of the face and notice the place between the eyebrows release. Noticing the corners of your eyes, the corners of your lips. Notice your jawline and see if perhaps there's some clenching through the teeth. See if you can release the teeth and separate them a bit. Release the shoulders. Relax down deeper. Imagine feeling heavy, weighted, and grounded. And then simply begin to notice your breath. And it's really easy. All you're doing is noticing that you are in fact breathing in, and that you are in fact breathing out. And notice the sensation of your breath in. The breath in feels expansive, as if it's creating space. And the breath out feels like this gentle melting sensation, a releasing and a softening. So as you continue to be aware of the expansion of your inhale and the release of your exhale, see if you can breathe in a bit deeper. Perhaps you breathe in until you feel full, and then see if one more sip of breath could fit. And then you breathe out in much the same way, relaxing fully. All the breath comes out, and when you feel empty, one more whisper releases. And now if your mind starts to wander away from the breath, wondering when I'll stop talking, or when this will be over, or when you can get on with your day, start to imagine light. So as you breathe in, you imagine filling up with light. And as you breathe out, you imagine that any spots of darkness that were inside of that light can release out of your body. You're filling up all the way to the top with light and taking in even more than you think you can. And you're breathing out, releasing any points of darkness. Breathing in light, filling all the way to the brim, almost to the tipping point. Breathing out any darkness that remains. Every last bit releases, so that all that is left is light. And as you breathe in, the light gets brighter now. There's no darkness left. And it fills you up. And as you breathe out, you imagine that bright white light is softening and melting the muscles around the bones. Breathing in, filling up bright, warm, white light. Breathing out, flowing, melting, and releasing into that light. So you actually could picture yourself almost like the flame of a candle getting brighter with breath in, melting and softening with breath out. And every time a thought arises, release it out through your exhale, so that all that is left is bright white light in and bright white light softening out. And you actually start to imagine that you yourself are that candle, that flame, that light. And you have the ability to light the darkness that might surround you or might surround other people. You could actually imagine yourself walking through the world like a light in the darkness. And imagine how much that could help people see clearly. Maybe it's just helping you see along your path right now, and that's fine. But feel fully embodied in that white light. And know that all you have to do to light your way, or perhaps light the way of others, is to tap into this filling breath over and over again. Maybe a couple of times throughout the day, just taking a moment, filling, spreading that light through the body, releasing and softening into the melting that that light creates. And then slowly, as you're ready, begin to blink your eyes open. And as you take in your surroundings, notice whether you feel a difference in your own personal energy, perhaps simply in your breath and the state of your mind. Maybe you're just a little bit more peaceful and a little bit more present now. And that's all we can ask for in this time. So as we focus on the breath, our body gets still, our mind gets still and becomes at ease. And we can take that feeling with us through the day like that candle. And it's really that simple. It's just tap in, come back to you. Notice that you are this beautiful light. Whether you feel like light or not, you have the power to create light for yourself and for other people. And you know, this disease, it can't hurt light. It can't, fear can't hurt light. This feeling of being isolated or trapped, that can't hurt light. It can hurt our physical human bodies. And that's normal. It's normal to be fearful. But every now and then, if we tap in and remind ourselves that we are this light, we can escape those feelings for a little bit and begin to come back to what our true essence is. And I think that's what's most important now, recognizing that we individually, every single one of us has the capability to help ourselves and to help those around us by being the light that we were born to be. And so I hope that this helps you. I hope that it finds you well and that you look forward to the sunshine that's coming this weekend, certainly here in Massachusetts. And I wish you all the best. I can't wait to see you in person on the mat. The light that is me honors and shines to the light that is each and every one of you. I wish you all the best in health and safety. Namaste.